prophecy fulfillment.
I saw that there was this long thing we call crane. Is it crane? Crane, what we use to lift things when we are building. This particular one, it was seated on the sea. And it was supposed to go down the sea to bring something from the sea out. And I don't know what major thing that had fallen into the sea. That's crane. Crane is being used to pull it out in the world. So as a church and as God's people, we have to pray for the world around us. Faso clari long gladish. Les zomi kalasufala compradija.
Fox News alert, Elon just rescued 2 astronauts that Biden left floating around in space for 9 months. The SpaceX Dragon splashed down in the Gulf of America during the 5.
As you can see there on your screen, continuing to monitor progress of the Dragon spacecraft. And we're going to stand by for splashdown located in the Gulf of America off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida.
And splashdown, Crew 9 back on Earth.
After they hit the Gulf, SpaceX rescue crews motorboated the pod into the mothership, where they popped open the hatch and pulled them out.
SpaceX is go for recovery personnel to approach.
We can see folks on board clapping as our first crew member.
And that is NASA astronaut Nick Hague, commander of Crew 9, now out of Crew Dragon Freedom. Some smiles, thumbs up, and a wave. Can't get any better than that.
When he was first elected, Donald Trump promised to save the forgotten men and women of America, no matter where they were.
I saw that there was this long thing we call crane. Is it crane? Crane, what we use to lift things when we are building. This particular one, it was seated on the sea. And it was supposed to go down the sea to bring something from the sea out. And I don't know what major thing that had fallen into the sea. That's crane. Crane is being used to pull it out in the world. So as a church and as God's people, we have to pray for the world around us. Faso clari long gladish. Les zomi kalasufala compradija.
Hague, Butch Wilmore, Sonny Williams, and Roscosmos cosmonaut Alexander Gorbanov. They're now working through procedures to hoist this spacecraft up onto the recovery vessel Megan.
We just saw that hydraulic arm get lowered into the lifting position. That arm will be the mechanism that is utilized to lift Dragon up and out of the water and into the nest located there at the aft end of the recovery vessel.
And the recovery vessel being used today is, as we mentioned multiple times, is named Megan, but that's actually after NASA astronaut Megan McArthur, who flew on Crew 2 a couple of years ago. We're getting some views now from actually inside the boat.
Yeah, you're exactly right. This view is straight down the recovery vessel. That platform that was closest to the camera, that is the egress platform.
Freedom. Rigging is almost complete. Approximately 5 minutes until capsule lift.
Great news there from SpaceX Core. So about 5 minutes left until we see Dragon Freedom get lifted out of the water. That hydraulic arm, as I said before, is the mechanism that will lift it. It's quite swift, actually, the whole process of getting the spacecraft.
Brace for capsule lift.
Bracing.
There it goes, Dragon Freedom being lifted out of the water and onto our recovery vessel, Megan.
So once securely on...
Welcome aboard the recovery vessel. Recovery personnel are completing final checks and stand by for translation to the egress platform.
Freedom copies.